depending on how you design it, your sales process or funnel can generate you hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars in sales, which is exactly why I'm going to walk you through the best strategies on how to design a sales funnel or sales process that actually will convert and get you consistent daily customers, daily profits, and that you can make a lot of money off of, whether you run a business, whether you're an affiliate marketer, or whether you're just having and running your own side hustle. And feel free to watch this video until the very end, because regardless of the industry or niche you are in, and regardless of any past experience you have on designing a sales process, whether it's in digital marketing or offline marketing, whether it's in a physical business or a digital business, it does not matter. What I'm about to tell you, I have done and proven to convert at an 8 times ROI after being in business for over 10 years. So this stuff works. And again, regardless of your situation, you can use what I'm about to tell you and show you. So pay very, very close attention. Don't worry, we're just about to get started on the screen share. But before I actually show you the sales processes or sales funnels that you should kind of try to replicate or duplicate for your own business, and maybe even some original ones you can create for yourself, I want to walk you through the 3 things you must understand about a sales process or about funnels in order for you to ever design one that's going to work, convert, and get you customers regularly, consistently, just like you actually want. Before you can do that, you must understand these 3 things. So here's what they are. Don't worry, it's going to be a really quick overview of what these concepts are and how they're going to serve you. Number 1, your sales process or funnel is not designed so a person who starts and gets into it doesn't buy immediately. That's not the point. The point of a sales process or funnel is to move the audience member or lead from cold to warm or to hot. Let me explain. Regardless of the kind of traffic and leads you are generating, they have an interest, a growing or a declining interest in your product and services. So in order to make sure you get the majority of them to buy from you, you must walk them through, whether it's through a digital or through a physical format, a process to increase that interest. And you do that through the sales process or follow-up process or the sales funnel they go through. In a small moment here, I will show you via screen share exactly how to do that for yourself, for your own sales process and for your own sales funnel. But now we go to the second thing that you must understand about sales process and funnels, because if you don't understand this, again, you will generate no or very, very little sales and customers. And it might be why your current sales process or current funnel is not doing so well. This point is very important, so please pay attention. The leads you are generating, again, regardless of if it's through organic marketing or organic advertising or through paid advertising, it doesn't matter. The quality of the leads you're generating is also going to dictate whether or not your sales process or funnel converts, because that's what's going through the funnel or through the process is the type of person. If you have the wrong types of people who do not or cannot afford the product or services you're offering, or who do not or will not ever have interest in the product or services you are offering, they will never buy. So make sure, regardless of how you are going to generate leads, which I'll include a link in the description of this video to show you how to generate leads, regardless of how you're going to do that, you must make sure you are creating and generating quality leads who can afford and who want your product and services. Because no matter what or how good your sales process or funnel is laid out, if you don't have good quality leads, you won't generate any or very few buyers. Number 3 is my favorite. The third point on what you need to understand and know about sales funnels and sales processes in order for them to convert and get you customers daily is really something that's almost separate. Just like lead generation is kind of separate, your follow-up will also dictate the number of people who are actually buying, because your follow-up is really the only main communication you have with the leads you're generating that go through the sales process and sales funnel. And a lot of the times, in order to move people along to become a warmer buyer, a warmer lead, to have a gained interest in your product and services, you must follow up with them, whether it's through calling, whether it's through emailing them regularly, whether it's through posting content, you name it. You must follow up in some way or form to also increase their interest and increase how warm they are to get them to, of course, buy. So without further ado, let's go through a digital sales process or digital funnel. The first step of the funnel or sales process is usually geared towards and made to generate interest and also generate a lead. The first thing you want to do is generate a lead in any sales process, any funnel, through any marketing campaign of any kind. You need to make sure you are generating leads. And you do that through a lead capture page or a landing page. Once this is filled out, you gather the lead because then you can follow up with them later. And then next they go to a sales page or a bridge page. Finally, after seeing this bridge page or a sales page, they now have the option to go to the checkout cart and, of course, buy the product or service. This example is a book funnel I have, or a book sales process that, again, starts off with, kind of a teaser, kind of what special this book is going to do for them, why it's so great, to, increase the interest. Okay, yes, they can receive their book now. It gets me a lead, and as well, they go to the sales page to increase that interest more. Now they're a little bit warmer, and they're really hot if they're someone who decides to actually click here and check out the actual checkout cart. So, number one, make sure your sales process or sales funnel, regardless if it's online or offline, is a series of steps. You want your sales process or sales funnel to contain and be a series of steps that guide the person to becoming a lead, to become a warm lead, to then become a customer with you. Now, in any digital sales process, what you want to do is make sure you have a lot of elements that are consistent. So your copywriting throughout the entire thing, regardless if it is your subject line, if it's your headlines, if it's your body copy, if it's your call to actions, your buttons, you name it. You want to make sure your copywriting is really good, because the copywriting is the main communication that the customer sees and that they learn and hear from, and that really is going to be majorly responsible for the person buying or not. So number one, across your sales process, again, whether it's digital, physical, you name it, make sure you have good copywriting. Number two, make sure the spacing between each of these elements, so this element here is the headline, this element here is some body copy, make sure the spacing between the elements is equal and enough that it looks clean and crisp. Where number three comes into play is, in general, you want to make sure your sales process looks professional, it looks clean, it looks nice, it looks precise. Because when you have a sales process that looks great, the videos or the copywriting on it makes the person feel like they are interested in actually buying. And when it all just comes together and use all those elements together with good spacing, with good color, make sure your color is on brand and it matches. And as well, you include social proof. So social proof could be getting awards. Social proof could be, the accomplishments you see. Social proof could be testimonials you have. Combine that as well, and you're going to have a sales funnel or sales process that really converts and gets you a lot of customers. Now, maybe you still feel frustrated. Maybe you still are not sure how to design a good-looking sales process or funnel that converts. Well, there's a really easy hack that you can make sure and basically guarantee that your sales process will convert and get you buyers on a regular basis if you have good traffic and if you follow up almost every single time. And all you have to do, research, take a look at, and use what already works. So look at your competitors. Look at anyone near or in your competition in the marketplace. So for example, if I'm a sales agency or I'm an advertising agency, I can take a look at the most successful advertising agencies. I want to go through and take a look at and try to replicate or closely replicate their sales process. So copy or closely copy, again, not exactly, don't use the same copywriting, don't steal their images or anything like that. Just closely replicate and customize it for your own business, what the top performing sales funnels and sales processes look like in your industry or in your niche. Everything that you just heard and saw and went through is exactly how you design a sales process or a funnel that converts and brings your market or audience from being cold to warm to hot and buying. All you need to do really is take a look at the best competitors, duplicate, replicate, but customize what their sales process is. Again, whether it's offline or online, duplicate it, customize it for what your business provides. Instead, use different copywriting, and you're going to have a good looking sales funnel or sales process, or have an offline one that just works. Again, make sure that your design, that the principles of how this sales process is going to work, from gathering a lead all the way to the page or way you get them to buy or become a customer, is all consistent and it flows nicely. But if you want to take things a step further, here's exactly how you make sure, like I have, you generate an 8.4 times ROI, or just a really high ROI in your business in some way or form, because this single thing was responsible for how I've been able to run my businesses so profitably, more than even some of the best marketers or marketing companies or businesses that exist in the world. Always, always, always guarantee me, please tell me you're going to guarantee me that you are going to have a sales process or sales funnel that includes upsells, downsells, and resells. Because the more money And the more ways you can serve a client with different products and services, the more you will increase your profits and increase the lifetime value of the customers you are generating, which means you'll have more money to reinvest, more money to put into advertising, more money for better workers, more money for different employees, more money for a lot of different things, more money to take home, you name it. You want to make sure you are upselling, downselling, and reselling in your sales process, because that's going to help you literally make a fortune in your business and in whatever industry or niche you're in. So my friend, that is how you design a sales process or a sales funnel in a way that will generate you customers on a regular basis. Just make sure you keep it simple, make sure you replicate what already works, and make sure you stick to what you know is going to convert. So really good copywriting, really good social proof, good testimonials, using things that have always in any form of marketing, business, or advertising just work. So I really appreciate you watching this. I hope you had an absolutely great time watching it. I hope you learned some things that will help you design and make a sales process that can generate you more sales, customers, and just scale your business to infinity, you name it. So thank you so much again. I appreciate you. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you thought about the video. Hit the notification bell and go watch another video. Every single one I make is truly designed to help you move your business, your financials, your life forward, and that's all I care about. So I appreciate you, and I'll see you right now in another video that you click to go through right away.